Hello, friends. My name is Maximus, and I will be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 47th episode of Castles and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Virtual Spectre, and Moobs Like Jagger from the GGN crew. Mac and Cheese will not be with us tonight, but she'll be with us in our hearts.
It's like
Her
she's
spirit
dead.
will be with us. Do what?
Sounds like she's dead or something.
No. No, she's fine. She's fine.
She's here in spirit. There we
She
go.
just couldn't be here tonight.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
She was busy. She's fine.
Oh.
She's fine.
Okay. I'm excited for tonight. It'll be very interesting. But a couple things that I want to let y'all know as I pull hair out of like my ear and between my earbud here. It gets caught sometimes in between. Anyway, for those of you that listen to our podcast, thank you very much. Last time I checked, we're 8 listens away from 1,200 listens. So appreciate you all listening to the podcast on your drive to work or your daily exercises or to fall asleep, because maybe our voices make you sleep. So, you're welcome, I guess. Anyway,
read you a bedtime story.
Oh my gosh. Ron reading bedtime stories is what I need in
why
life.
was that not a
That should
stretch
have been a
goal?
Patreon.
Oh, man,
Write
that
that
would've been
down
way
for the
better.
next one.
All right.
Write that
Next
down
time.
for the next one. Ron reads you a bedtime story.
That'd be amazing.
We'll all get in our PJs around the fire and just let you read us a story.
Can we have another stretch goal of a PJ party stream? Because that sounds lovely.
I'd be down.
That's like every stream. I'm not wearing pants right now.
Neither am I. It's too hot. Anyway, also, speaking of pants, get yourself some of your own Castles and Cantrips pants.
Nice.
At
Nice.
castleandcantrips.com/merch.
Good plug.
Or if you hate pants, there's plenty of other things.
Like mugs.
Also, if you hate pants, you can wear shirts. Like,
Mm.
We were joking before VS was saying that it's like Moobs and VS are on different ends of a game show, like the Blue Barracudas, the Red Jaguars. I think we were talking about. Legends of the hidden whatevers. We'll have to have our own legally distinct name.
party gets on a game show.
Be into that.
Takes notes. Anyway, but aside from just merch, you can just go to castlesandcantrips.com for all of your Castles and Cantrips needs. So if you don't know where to find any of the previous VODs or the Patreon information or the previous podcast, you can just go to the website and they're there right on the front page. So you could also, if you visit our Patreon, there is early access to podcasts and VODs, and you can also help me make an NPC in the game on one of the tiers, which is super fun. I've done that a couple times now, and it's very
We
interesting.
haven't met any of them yet, have we?
You will.
Dang
You
it.
will. I promise. I'll tell you.
Okay. We're working. We're trying, guys. We're trying.
Yep.
We'll find them.
I will. Also, if this is your first time here, or if you've forgotten since last week, did we play last week? We played twice last week. Alerts are muted on the
I
stream,
don't know
so
what's
it
happening
doesn't
anymore.
break the immersion for the game. But I see them in the chat, and then I also see them in my hearts too. So I see everything in my heart. Apparently, that's where I view things. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say. Does anybody else want to say anything before I go completely off the rails here?
I have something else to say.
Go for it.
If you like D&D and you like excitement, this Sunday, I'm waiting for Moobs to back me up here.
Sunday.
Yeah! Mac and Cheese and I are guest starring on D20 Deathmatch here on Twitch. So make sure to go and throw them a follow. Add yourself a reminder. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We are going to fight to the death in the ring of
Rings.
death. They've invited us to guest star, and we've been building our characters in secret, and we're going to show down, and I'm going to try so hard. I'm going to try so hard to beat her. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. So please come and hang out and support us. And their show's really awesome too. So make sure you check it out and support them. And yeah, that's it. This Sunday, 2 days from now.
One of them's gonna lose, and it's
One
gonna
of us
be
has
hilarious.
to lose. one of us has to win.
Just
Come
leave
see who.
whoever's the loser. Just leave the bitterness in the ring. You know,
Oh,
different universes.
Of course. Look, we're not even playing the same characters. These are
Okay.
brand
That's true.
new characters, never before seen. You're gonna like them. I'm pretty confident.
Mhm.
I don't know if you'll want who you'll want to win, so you better come watch.
Before we start, I just want everyone to know how dumb I am because my calendar was like, "Hey, you got to play Catches and Cantrips in like 30 minutes," and I was like, "Oh, that was when the time changed. Maybe I should change that reminder from now on." 'Cause I'm surprised I haven't been late. Anyway, before we, I guess not before. Right now we're playing D&D. We'll go ahead and start tonight's episode of Catches and Cantrips. Our story last left off with a collective thug named Scratch leading Vin, or otherwise known as Vince, northward toward the docks ward of Last Chance. After a bit of a walk, the pair arrived at said warehouse in the docks ward. Scratch spoke to the doorman to let them inside and then convinced the same doorman that the two needed to go downstairs to get some more product because Vince was interested in buying some illicit goods. After a secret hatch was opened to the cellar, the pair headed downstairs. After Vince made a purchase of some illicit goods, Scratch showed Vince where they were keeping the Vantis envoys. After the purchase and finding the information of where the envoys were, Scratch led Vince back to a hidden tavern owned by the collective known as the Stiletto, which was located underneath the Fool's Dagger. After a bit of a walk, they had arrived back there, and when they arrived, they saw what appeared to be an aftermath of some large barroom brawl. One of the collective agents known as Nyx was currently trying to clean up and dispose of the bodies that were left behind. Scratch informed Vince that she had to work now and would speak to her later. Vince found Bryn sleeping in their rented room upstairs and went to go look for Ron and Valken. Not long after they started their search, they observed a large explosion lighting up the entire night sky in the direction towards the docks. As Vince and Bryn ran towards the explosion, they met Ron and Valken running away from the explosion. They all grouped together and rushed back to the tavern to gather their belongings so they could get the hell out of town. When they arrived back at the tavern, they saw their old friend, Captain Delius Vrago, sitting at the bar there. They informed the captain that they had sabotaged a shipment of the collective by blowing up a ship. The group agreed to meet Delius and his crew on the Goldraker after completing their mission. The party made their way back to the collective warehouse to free the Vantis envoys that were being held captive. Vin changed her appearance to look like Scratch and infiltrated the warehouse with the rest of the party. She was able to convince the doorman to let them in the cellar via the secret hatch. When they were downstairs, Vin dominated the doorman's mind and ordered him to free the envoys. Just as the party was about to leave with the freed envoys, the leader of the collective and a large retinue of her followers entered the cellar. Unfortunately, some of the party were recognized from an altercation that happened earlier, and a battle ensued. The group was able to defeat their foes and made their way out of the warehouse after gathering some loot. Sweet Justice directed the envoys out of town, then made their way to the Goldraker to escape. And that is where we'll begin our story this evening. So you have shoved off on
So
the
we're on the boat.
Goldraker.
Okay.
in the evening. You are already on the ship. I don't remember if this was discussed or not. I'm just gonna say you have your horses because it would break everyone's heart for you to lose your second set of horses. So remember next time. And with that being said, what do you do?
Are you okay, Bryn? Are you? Thought you used to the seawater. Is you sick?
Oh, I just, that tea. I drank too much of that tea. I'm not doing that
Oh.
again.
Yes.
And also, well, I don't know if I got a full night's sleep. Damn, did I get a full night's sleep before Vince so rudely awakened me?
No, none of y'all have slept yet.
Shit.
Oh. Okay.
It's the middle of the night. You just shoved off.
Okay, well, I'm just, I'm not feeling so good. I'd like to take a little nap, get a little short rest in at the very least.
Yeah.
Wait, did I get a short rest in at the very least?
You did.
Okay. Oh no, but we wouldn't now, so maybe we're about to. Well, I guess we're going to, see Risa finally. This is good. Sort of nervous we were all going to die back there with all the explosions and chaos.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those guys really did something crazy, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that
so maybe
Ron
now
guy is
that
so
we're
crazy.
in this, about this. Now we are in open, maybe you're in clear, maybe you can sort of tell me what the heck is going on.
Well, first of all, as Captain Dalius walks up to you all, where in the hell are we going? You said you need to get out of town? We get you out of town. Now, where are we going?
We need to get to,
Ice guard.
loading. Icegarth, yes.
Alright, to Asgarth. I had mentioned this before. This is going to cost double than what it usually does, considering the circumstances.
Yeah, of course.
How much
It
is
is,
double?
Double of what?
Oh, so if you're going to Asgarth and we're coming from Less Gents, let's see. If we are going to take the direct route, which there's not too much trouble now, since one entire navy is completely destroyed, as you say. So if we are to start in the Last Chance, it will take us around 3 days or so if we sail through the night. And for 3 days, it's about 250 miles to Asgarth from here. So if
Oh.
my math is correct, then we'll usually be around, let's see, 100 gold, double to 200 gold.
Oh, it's no problem.
In total for all four of you.
Total, all four, 200 gold. Okay, I got that. I can, I will cover this one.
Now here's the thing, we are all good friends. If you give me a little bit of notice,
Oh.
then I do not have to appease the crew by letting them know that we are going to get double the pay for it to get out of town quickly. I don't mind helping you, but we're in a very tight spot, you could say.
Run,
Oh.
Yeah, you
Run.
could say.
Yeah. Yes.
run.
Yeah.
I don't have 200 gold.
What happened?
I thought I did not.
Oh. It's
I
okay.
have 50 gold.
Run and cover.
Well, I'll pay, I do 50.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh. Okay. Ron barely has enough to cover.
Yeah, I'll do 50 and you do some.
What, the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Money.
Oh, I'll pay for it.
I already did 50. I already removed 50, so you guys cover the rest of it.
Okay, I'll pay the rest.
Thank
Oh.
you. 150 remaining.
I can't load it.
Oh, thank you, Vulcan. He is a rich benefactor friend, it seems.
Apparently so.
I just don't buy weird stuff all the time.
Just sweetbreads and desserts and candies.
Yeah, but that's, 1
It's
gold
pretty
here,
cheap.
2 gold there. So 150 for me?
Right.
Ron can help. You don't have to pay most of it.
Okay. How much?
Okay, Ron will pay 50.
So I'll pay 100.
I swear I thought I had more money. I don't
100.
remember. Thanks.
Remove. There it is.
It goes so
Right.
fast.
Also, for the loot that you had gotten, basically what I'm going to say is that you all made it out with one type of firearm each for each of you. So you all have a pistol, arquebus, which is like a shorter kind of rifle, and then a musket, which would be more of a longer rifle. So pistols were 75, brand new, arquebus 25, musket 50.
So I have a pistol. I'm keeping my pistol.
So you have 4 of each, as
Ooh.
well as
Nope. Oh, there's money I didn't diverge. Split? Split. We found money.
you each have
Shit.
40 rounds of ammo for each as well.
Ooh-wee.
They'll all take the same ammo, bullets, whatever you want to call it.
Well, I just want one pistol. We can sell my other share of those.
Y'all
when we
can
get to
do
town.
whatever you want with them.
Yeah, we'll do it when we get to town.
And I think that was the last thing that I said last
You
time.
said-
We'll let you know later how much you get.
50 rounds of having some serious issues with D&D Beyond right now.
Yeah, I don't know what I said. Whatever I just said, 50, 40, whatever. 50 is fine.
Whatever. Okay, 300 it is.
Okay. So we're going to Isgarth. Okay, now that we have the funds secure, I can appease the crew as we are leaving our shore leave before it even started. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know. But like I said, in the future, just feel free to let me know ahead of time if you can. And then we can be under more
course.
amiable circumstances.
Although,
How do we reach out to you? If it just so happened you happen to be there, but is there an easy way to contact you?
Well, that's where we were usually based out of, is Last Chance. That's where most of the smuggling occurs. I do not know what's going to happen now, since you have apparently dismantled the
oh,
collective, so that leaves sort of a power vacuum there. Perhaps
Oh.
we might... Anyway, those are plans for us later.
Yeah, if you were to take over, Ron will give you support.
I do not know if I want that much responsibility. It is also very difficult to manage this sort of operation when my heart is at the sea. That would mean that I would have to stay on land, and I try to avoid that as much as possible. So,
oh, this reminds me, Delius is a man of sea. Have you ever been to anywhere closer to the sort of eastern waters over towards Melnith in Ceylon?
no, absolutely not.
Okay, just curious. I'm just curious. What about up towards Crag Pass?
Over Crag Pass? No. We stay very, very far away from those shores. There is, as far as I know, nothing to be had over there except for sand. So,
Oh, so you
Nobody likes
avoided
sand.
just because there is no profit, or there's other reasons?
no profit, and well, no one's heard or seen anything out of there for some time, so I do not want to be the first to sort of, like you say, test the waters.
Yeah.
I
And
have been to
also,
Gilbeer some time ago, but that is
So when
not that close.
you say test waters, it is like you have a physical exam in. How do you test waters?
Very carefully.
Okay, Ron does not understand, but it's fine.
It's alright. You don't have to understand, you're not sailing the ship.
I have
Makes sense.
a theoretical question. If someone wanted transport over towards, say, Crag Pass or Melnith, how much would you charge for someone who's crazy enough to want to go there?
I would not do it. Ships seem to disappear in that area, so not worth it.
No cost, nothing, not even like
No.
like a big amount.
No.
Okay, it's just theoretical question. Just curious, you know.
No harm done. I just would advise, well, Don't steal that direction.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna collapse on the deck now.
Perhaps you could go down below and find the hammock instead.
Oh, this is
It's a little
good.
safer.
Oh.
Very well.
I'll carry him to hammock. Don't worry about it. Ron, you get the legs. I'll get.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't
yes.
had enough sugar today. I think it happens. He doesn't get enough sugar in system. Just falls asleep.
Very well. I do not
We're just-
anticipate any sort of problems in this journey, as we will stick to the coast, make it underneath the bridge, and then out of the area of influence of the, well, Ram Crown Navy. Although we do have the proper clearances, or proper clearances as it looks on the surface level, so we shouldn't have any issues.
It's interesting because last time we
very
were
good.
talking to him, he wasn't getting along with the Vantis people, was he?
Yeah, but they saved your ass before the big sea battle happened.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's interesting that he gets along better with Ramcrown. Like, I didn't realize that, so it's interesting.
So if he didn't necessarily say that, but if you think about the current climate of what's going on, he didn't like the Vantis Navy, but they came to your aid in the battle and allowed you all to get away. Now there is no Vantis Navy. There's only
Right.
a Ram Crown Navy. And he alluded to having proper clearance and knowing enough about Ram Crown that they're extremely bureaucratic, lots of paperwork, stuff like that. They probably sell some sort of shipping rights or permits for a
Gotcha.
super
Okay.
high amount. So
I just think it shows how smart he is that he can basically this quickly be in their good graces somehow. So, okay, cool.
not necessarily good graces, more along the lines of I pay you for the right
he,
to operate.
He knows the right person to pay.
right. Or
Gotcha.
forge documents. Anyway.
Ooh.
All right, so you're more than welcome to sleep. You all look a little bit rough. No offense, of course. And well, we will be on our way.
Yeah, I think we'll carry Valkan down and find 3 hammocks.
Yeah. So,
Do we want to keep watch? I don't feel like we need to keep watch. I think we just,
Oh no, we're totally safe. We don't need to watch.
you were on
Let's cook
his sailing vessel, which you've known before, that has plenty of crew and cannons. Like this, you've been here, you've done that, you've fought battles on this ship. So you can keep watch if you want. It's totally up to you. But like I said, their ship goes about 120 miles a day because ships just go all throughout the night. So it'll take about 3 days or 2 and some change since it's in the night now. And so you all should get to Icegarth on the 22nd of Nona. And it is the 19th, the end of the 19th currently. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. And I will say, if there is anything that you all want to do or discuss, feel free to do so over the
First,
coming
do
days.
we get a long rest? This is
Yes.
most important
Yeah.
question. Okay, fantastic.
You will get a long rest.
I feel great. I'm never touching that tea again. All I got to say.
Ron is going to teach Mimi how to achieve her purest form of a jewelry box
Okay. And if
do
you
some
would make
fishing on
me
the
an
side.
Animal handling check. And where are you doing
First,
this, by the
before you
way?
make that check, Bryn would like
Yes.
to see if Valkian would like to make a friendly wager on how long it takes him to teach Mimi to reach purest form.
So, couple questions. One, where you're still on the voyage, I'm assuming. You're not in Isgarth yet. So, where are you planning to do this? Because it'll take some time.
Oh, I guess there's no office door.
So, the captain has a captain's quarters, but you're in the crew quarters, and which is basically, the next level above the hold, which is just a bunch of
Oh.
hammocks. Pretty similar
Okay.
to what you had on the other ship with the treasure hunters, basically, that were pulling stuff out of the ocean.
Do boats
Okay.
have like an outhouse on them? Surely not.
You just bend over the ship.
If you want to ask about those certain details, I'm sure you could find where
I'm
to
just
poop
saying,
on a
is there
ship.
not like a private
Google.
closet with like a chamber pot in it or something?
Yeah, I'm sure
There's
they
gotta
have
be.
like buckets or something.
There's
You
gotta
hold-
be a
you-
little private room.
You hold
can
on to
find.
the sails and you squat over the rail. and, and then you pray.
Why are y'all like this?
I mean, that's what Ron does, right? No. Change of plans. He's gonna do some.
If Valken saw Ron doing that, he would run and kick Ron off the boat.
Don't make eye contact, Valken. Ron is concentrating.
He'd be like, "Oi, what are you doing, you degenerate? Get out of here!" Bam, off the ship.
Ron's he's gonna fish instead. That's what Ron's gonna do.
Sure.
And then save some of the fish to feed Mimi because we don't remember the last time we fed her.
Good call. If you're just going to fish every day, just roll me a D100 3 times.
Okay. Is it 3-day travel? Is this what it is?
Yeah, 2 and some
Okay.
change. So
All right, we got a 10, a 35, and an 89.
all right, so you do not catch any fish the first 2 tries. It's a little different than your pond and stream fishing that you were used to, but on the 3rd try or so on the travel, you kind of get the hang of it, and you need to pull a quite sizable saltwater fish.
Is there anything I can do to like assist him with that? Like,
I'm not sure how you could assist another person with a fishing pole. If you want to make a case for it, I'm all ears. But are you gonna cast it for him and hand it to him, or
no, like maybe I'm there because okay, sometimes it takes a while to catch a fish, especially if you're doing ocean fishing because you kind of have to like let it like drag. Maybe he needs to get up to go to the other side of the boat and lean over to do his business. Maybe I could
Yeah.
help by watching the.
And-
I'm just saying, can I help in some
Yeah.
way? So,
no, not for this.
well, Bryn's bored. There's nothing to do on this boat.
Yeah, if there's any
We got one
conversations and
fishing
stuff that
rod and
you,
nothing to do.
I would
Yeah.
say while we're on the journey, Valken might find an opportunity to get in some card games with some other crew of the ship, possibly try to get some money off them, maybe.
Sure, you can get an early start on some of your gambling. We can do a couple days of downtime here before you get to Icegarth,
Uh-huh.
and then you can gamble to your heart's content when you're there.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, so you are able to pretty easily get in with some of the crew there that are playing cards or whatnot, dice, whichever game that that you'd like to play. They probably have some rudimentary form of it here. Probably not any like dragon chess, but more your dragon Annie dice, that kind of stuff. So the stake is at least 10 gold.
Uh-huh.
So you can wager as little as 10 gold all the way up to as much as you want.
Oh, we can. 10 is fine.
10 gold. Okay, so you're gonna make a series of checks for me. And I need you to make an insight check, a deception check, and an intimidation check. If you are not proficient in any of those, but you are proficient in some sort of gambling tools and such, you can add your proficiency to that, if that makes sense.
So, insight, deception, intimidation.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This one for insight. 10 on that.
Okay.
Deception, where is it? Ooh, 2 things I'm not amazing at. Coming up here.
But like I said, if you're not proficient, you can add your proficiency bonus because you're proficient in playing cards, I believe.
I do have that. No, that's. Can I find my proficiencies? Description?
Actually, yeah, if you are proficient in that proficiency, you can just replace the skill if you wanted to. So,
With something else? Or?
let's
Okay.
see. So
Kinda
you're
look for the-
proficient insight, and yeah, so your persuasion would be the same, and then your intimidation would be a +4 as well on your roll.
Okay, well, for deception, I actually rolled pretty good. I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Okay.
For intimidation, a 1 on intimidation.
Gives you a
Okay.
charisma.
I was gonna say, wait, you don't have a modifier?
Well, I mean, if I do what Max said I could,
It's plus
then it would
4.
be, yeah. then
All
it'd
of
be-
these rolls should be +4 at least.
So, if the first one, if I added that +4 instead of a 10, it would have been 14 for insight.
Mhm.
18 +4 for deception, and then 5 for intimidation.
Okay. So luckily, because of that proficiency, you do get 2 successes on your gambling. So you basically gain, you get your money back, and then you get 50 more.
Ooh. 850 monies.
Mm-hmm. So that's over a series of days playing cards on the ship. It's pretty much all you're doing in your spare time. Anything that Bryn would like to do while she's on the ship? If not, we can commence the travel.
No, I have things I would like to do.
Go for
First thing, does Delius have any books that I could read?
it. What sort
If
of
not,
books
it's
are you
okay.
looking for?
Oh,
particular?
anything. I just love reading things. Something to kill time.
Well, let me take a look to see what I have. Let us see here. Are you interested in perhaps educational books or more fiction?
Oh, educational.
Educational. All right.
I do not have time for
Boring.
fiction.
You just hear Valken, boring.
I have this book, and he holds one up. He goes, 101 knots and how to tie them. You
Oh.
can have this one. Also, I also have the basics of sailing. You may read
I will
this.
take both of these books and return them to you in good condition.
Very well.
Oh, okay. Bryn was gonna do some other things, but nah.
Okay.
This is what she's doing.
If you're gonna spend 2 full days reading these books, let me look.
Give me
here.
proficiency in knots. Want it?
No, you will get a proficiency in vehicles water after some time. So not you
will
don't have enough
spend it.
now.
I will spend all my time doing that. So I need to spend more time than just this trip, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
So usually it takes 10 weeks to learn a skill. If you're just reading, you can gain some of that knowledge. You will have to have one of the crew kind of show you and like let you mess with some of the stuff, so that there's an associated cost with that.
Well, I was just gonna volunteer to like help tie knots and things. I'm sure they'd like the help.
Yeah, so if you want to just help them and basically kind of work and learn at the same time, we can do that. So normally it takes 10 weeks to learn, but you are smart, so it will only take you 6 weeks to learn. So you can basically knock off half a week of training in proficiency, vehicles, water.
So I need 5.5 more weeks.
Just note that somewheres.
Yep, got it. Thank you. That's cool.
Bryn's gonna be a wizard pirate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds great.
Yeah.
y'all would have fought a wizard pirate if you hadn't blown the ship up.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Anyway, it was good thinking. So, over the next couple days, you all kind of find your own activities you'd like to do. You definitely find enough food for the rest of everybody and Mimi. So, you basically caught just a big ass fish in the ocean. So no worries there. With that, on the morning of the 22nd, just as the sun is rising, you come around and see the cliffs where Icegarth is located. You see the pillar of knowledge there. where the library and all of the arts academy and the as well as the Arcanist assemblage, and then the large bridge that connects them to Icegarth proper. So a little later in the afternoon, you find the docks of Icegarth, and Dalius moors up the ship and says to you all, all right, I need you to do me a favor if you do not mind.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He hands you 100 gold, which is probably some of what you just paid him. I need you to go to speak to Miss Lila Pilwick again for me and put this onto my debt. And that should be enough to pay it off.
What was the name again? Little Pelican or?
Damn it. No. Lila Pilwick.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, we met
Runs-
with her before.
Merchant Guild representative, sort of runs things there.
Okay. I think Ron thinks Ron can remember.
Do not let her try to swindle you and add any sort of fees or anything. This should be enough, alright?
Okay.
She's very shifty in that way. You know how the business people can be sometimes. Well,
Okay. Don't
as
let
much as we would,
her swindle and just give her gold. Under
right, no swindling, give gold.
for you. Okay.
Thank you very much. Much as we would like to stay, I do owe the crew a little bit of R&R, so we try to avoid staying in the Ventus ports for too much time. We have heard rumors that the longer you stay, the more likely that they try to commandeer or aggressively recruit you to rebuild their navy that they lost, if you see what I'm saying.
Oh,
So,
yes.
We do not like
yes.
to linger for very long. But if
And
you
Where do
need
you and the
any
lads
assistance?
like R&R? I mean, I got to know a few of the crew. No.
Well, we were going to go back to Last Chance. Lots of activities there to, well, gamble and, you know, whatever
right,
devices you particularly need. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work now without, well, without the collective, to be honest. Very interesting how this is going to work, to be honest.
Did we really, everybody, just the whole collective gone?
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
a large percentage of them. I'm sure that there are many players still there that might try to take control, but I mean,
Okay. Yeah. Didn't know who those guys did all that. Ron, you believe it?
Yeah.
Brad and Ron. Crazy.
Ron would like to buy them a drink, you know?
Crazy.
It's
Yeah.
very clear to me that they're just being idiots, right?
oh yeah, I mean,
Okay, I was like, Bray's
Dalius
not always
isn't a
fast on the
dummy,
uptake,
like,
but
he
this is
heard you
very
talking about what
obvious,
happened,
right?
so
Okay. I was like, everybody knows. It's just okay. Just checking.
All right. Well, we will be off. If you need any assistance, feel free to let me know. Perhaps just, well, send a letter or something to Last Chance, or you can just get a hold of Quentin. He has gotten a hold of us before for travel arrangements for many contracts, so over at the order.
Quentin?
Right. That
Quentin
place we haven't
Hannibal.
been to in quite a while.
Right, of course.
Alright, so where is this little penguin lady?
She is, well, you take the elevators and walk up the long way, and then you go into Icegarth proper, and then you go to the Pillar of Knowledge, and she is at the Merchants Guild there. She is the representative.
I forgot this is the place with the the elevator things
Oh, okay.
that we have to pay to use. I think
Mm-hmm.
this place.
Okay, well,
We're going to do that
have,
first, or find Risa first.
have fun. We should pay first, and then we can find.
We need
Oh,
to
it reminds
find
me. And
Because Risa might have funds from
No, Google,
the
not
job
you.
that we did.
Not that quickly, I don't think.
Oh, it's true. People
Ron
are
would
very
just,
slow about
If it
paying.
even gets there at all.
The job that y'all forgot to negotiate.
No, we
the
told
message.
them to send the money to Teresa.
We don't know how much
You told the
money
envoys, yeah.
or
We don't know
what.
how much, but they know where to send it.
They might not
Yeah.
even send a dime.
They said like 5 cents. Yeah, that's true.
Ron is gonna touch his sending stone and hello, Risa. This is Ron. We have arrived at Icegarth. We are going to Merchant Guild, then see you.
A few moments go by. Oh, hey, Ron, it's me, Risa. Wow, that's really great. You can come stop by anytime. I'm just here at work and I'll be...
For Arcanish, I think she would be better with her words.
That's Risa.
I mean, we've met her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Risa. We'll head to the
I think
elevator.
we should.
Lift thing.
Here's what I think. First, I think we should get some food, like good, not fancy place food, just like. I'm looking at Velkin here, and I can see it on his face. He could eat. So I'm just saying we should do that
mean,
first.
Oh, yeah.
I
of
have a
course,
knack
yes.
for finding places. I was a mercenary. After all, I know a few spots, potentially. Maybe.
Oh,
Possibly. Maybe.
I could really go for like a nice.
Do I have to like roll for this as a part of like my mercenary background?
like a- like a-
so,
To find,
depends
like-
on what
something
you're
fried.
trying to do. So,
What
first
says
off,
is I can
Mhm.
find taverns and fest halls
yeah,
where
you could
mercenaries abide.
Yeah, you could easily do that. So, as you're kind of walking through the harbor there, you pass by some ships. You see a familiar ship as you're passing by, and this would be the ship from Capital Procurement, which is known as Tamora's Favor. It's got the crab still there on the back. You see captain as well as a Skullbreaker yelling at some new recruits there as they're
was
getting ready
this?
to go
This was the
to
ship we went on. I wrote it
Yep.
down, but all I wrote down was the name.
Tamora's Favor. That was Captain Victoria, Redstream, Skullbreaker, a couple others.
Is that where we went to dive? That's the ones we went on the dive with?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
They don't like us.
Probably not much.
But
What was the name of the ship? It was the something's favor.
Tamora's Favor.
Murrah Morrison.
Maybe they want to recognize us. Hopefully.
I mean, they don't hate us. They just don't like us.
The job did not go well.
I don't know.
They look busy and loading and getting ready to go on another voyage. You're more than welcome to stop by if you'd like, or just you can pass by and hit up the elevators and go up to Icegarth proper.
They look pretty busy, right?
Yeah, we do not need to bother them.
Okay. We'll move on.
You go to the elevators and it is a silver piece each to go up.
Ron will pay it.
And they the guard takes the silver piece and then hits the lever, and as you are kind of pulled up the tall cliffs and make your way to Icegarth proper, and as you find your way in the familiar city here, you're basically on the main road where the right side is sort of the lower class, not well off, where the left is further along the side of the cliff where the affluent are, in the area that you all attended the ball.
The weather is nice, I hope.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's pretty nice. It's like a 60s or so, because it's pretty deep
Ugh.
in autumn, but we've got a little bit of the breeze in the sea making it a little colder.
That's summertime compared to where we were at.
Mhm.
Feels great.
It'll get cold here too in a few months, but
Could we put on our city clothes? Fancy clothes?
Oh yeah, we have our nice city clothes, don't we?
you're more than welcome if you have your walking around fancy clothes. So
Falcon's just wearing his normal outfit.
Okay. Maybe not get fancy for a boat lady.
Sun's out, guns out. Yeah.
Yeah, Bryn's also suns out, guns out. It's her old outfit she wore there. She basically
Yeah,
Just
Ron
took
is
sleeves
sun
off.
out, loincloth out. Good.
no, run.
Huh?
No one really wants to see that. You know what I mean?
Well, it is good to breeze. You have a, you
Yeah,
know,
but
get
it's also sort of like, what if something happens and we get attacked? Then you're no protection. You know what I mean?
oh,
No protection.
believe Ron, it is protected.
I just look at Valkan like, what?
Are you? So is you're just trying to strip down to your skivvies on
in the
on
city.
the street, and the guards are like, oh no, you don't. You put your clothes back on. I'm not going through this shit again. It's even the morning.
I told
Oh.
you.
Bunch of
I tried to
wankers, all
tell
you
him. I tried
drunks.
to tell him. I tried to
Sorry.
tell him.
Let's
That
hurry.
was amazing.
He looks like someone who is just getting off the night shift and probably had to deal with those kind of people all night.
Oh.
Okay, let's just get to Merchant's Guild.
Okay. You make your way down sort of the main drag where the west side is the affluent side. Now the east side is kind of these shops in different places that you all have been. Is your goal now to go to the Merchants Guild, or is your goal now to find some food?
I guess we could
Oh.
take care of business first. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Okay. Do you prefer to eat now or later?
Is that a real question or?
Okay, we eat now.
Yeah, I agree. I'm very hungry. We've been on boat eating, how you say, sailor rations. I'm not keen to eat anymore.
Oh, but the big fish Ron caught was good.
Yes, but I could go with a little more, you know, like, sauces to add to the dish. You know what I mean? More,
Okay.
flavor. And some bread. I really want some bread.
Ron
So-
hands Brenna sweetbread.
If you
It's a really
you
old
know the
sweet
couple
bread.
of places just off the top of your head. If you want something new and different, you can look. But you know of the Grey Jug Inn and Tavern where you've stayed before. You know of the Artist and the Bard, which is the really expensive place. You know of Sweet Beat, which is a sort of bakery, confectionery type place. And then there's also just a place that just says bakery that sells breads.
We get savory food and then we go to Sweet Beat for sweets.
It's good with me.
Yeah, fair enough. You can make your way to the Grey Jug Inn for it's about 3 silver pieces for each of you for a nice sort of a hearty meal. This is sort of a chicken half, curds, some leeks, nice ale as well for an extra silver piece each. So you're more than welcome to get some of that and then head on over to Sweet Beat unless there's something else you wanted to do. And you can.
was this the same place with the chicken soup sandwiches?
Chicken soup sandwiches! It is all I want. Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah. You can get as many chicken soup sandwiches as you like, same price.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. And then if you make it over to Sweet Beat, if there's anything particular that you want, you can. Otherwise, it's going to cost you like an extra silver for something sweet to munch on during your walk.
I'm gonna buy a sandwich for Risa when we see her.
Okay.
Aww.
I want to load up on pastries that are easy to carry.
Yeah. It'll be just like a silver piece each. Anything in particular that you would want to look for? If it's just easy, then you can just find it's like some tarts or something along those lines.
Donuts? Of
Yeah.
a kind or
Yeah, you could find some nice like filled
Okay.
donuts with some
a whole dozen?
All right. It would be, call it 8 silver.
Okay. Just tuck those away.
Yeah. You got
Ron will do
donuts,
that
dozen
too.
donuts, all you need. What's that?
Ron will also purchase these for like a backup.
Same price. Backup donuts.
Got it.
Okay. Off to the Merchants Guild. So you make your way over to the across the bridge to the Pillar of Knowledge there, and where you see the Artist Guild is in front of you, Arcanist Assemblage to your right. The Merchants Guild is sort of northwesterly. You can head there, and when you make your way, it's just as busy as it was last time. Now you're still in the morning. People yelling. It's like what you would see in like the old like stock exchange before computers were a thing. People were yelling, had like tickets, were buying, selling, trading, stuff like that. And you can make your way up to the front desk if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Ron's eating a donut, but he's like, "Oh, we're here to see Lilith, Penguin, Pelican."
Oh, do you have an appointment for Miss Pilvick?
Yes.
Pilwick. This makes more sense, actually.
Right. Names, please.
Elias.
All right. Sorry, there's no appointment on here for Delius.
Off
Is
the
it
books
perhaps
appointment.
under a different name?
Under the name of payment.
All right. There's no payment name
I will
there.
slide her a silver.
And
This is,
she's looking at her clipboard like, I could maybe get you in. Let's see here. What's the date today? The 22nd of Nona, which would be I can maybe get you in on Sata's Day, the 28th, end of the week.
But I
doesn't pay
slide her
any
a
attention to what you're
second
doing.
silver.
That's not necessary, but thank you.
It's important business for.
And tell her it's urgent.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, I'm good at.
Does he get help since we're like
You
assisting?
can help as well. I think you're training it. Well, either one of you, if you are or not.
I'll
Is
just
it persuasion? I'm not.
persuasion. I don't think I am.
You are.
Yes, I am. Somehow.
Oh,
So what can I do? Can I give him advantage because of this? Or? Okay.
thank God you did. I rolled a 1, but now I roll an 18 with a 25.
And she goes, all right, if it's urgent, I can maybe squeeze you in just right before she takes her lunch. It'll make her cranky, but if you giving her money, that won't make her cranky. So,
That is acceptable.
all right. If you just wait for 20 minutes, and I'll bring you back.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you wait, and you just kind of take in the spectacle that is the Merchant Guild, and you see someone walking in with like an oxen, like pulling like something on its back, a large basket full of like product. You hear someone yelling, "No product on the sales floor! Get out!" And then people are yelling back and forth, and someone's like, "You're blocking the door!" and trying to get in. It's like just mayhem. It is beyond any of you how anything actually gets done in here.
Is it kind of like those like fish markets in Japan, except for like everything, like all
Yeah.
items?
Here
Well, but they
is-
don't have the product here, so
Right.
it's like a.
the product isn't here. If you remember last time, whenever you had some, I think you made some trades for dailies. I'm a little fuzzy in the details, but they basically give
Yeah.
you like a receipt, and then they
So
put
is
your
it
stuff
like-
elsewhere.
It's like a stock floor, but like old timey
Yes,
because there's no computers.
right. So yeah, it's like buying and selling, trading goods, but the goods aren't actually here. It's just like a receipt that you have the goods and they're held somewhere else.
I would like to do something. I don't know. Maybe this is investigation.
Yep,
What?
it's just like NFTs. You have a receipt saying that you have the item.
I'm out. Never
Except
mind.
you actually have the item. Anyway.
I would like to do an investigation to keep an eye out for. So like we're here on behalf of like Delius, right? But we know there's other ships and ships names that do this. I'd like to just do an investigation, see if I can gather some names of like, what are the names of like the other ships or companies that are like involved in all this, right?
Yeah, just make it an investigation check if you'd like.
I got a
Doing a
natural
bit of
20. Can I
carousing.
also figure out which goods they're selling for the most right now?
Yeah, so for this, most of what's happening here that you are able to gather, let me change that, 'cause that's supposed to be that anyway. There we go. Most of what you are hearing is that there's various different trade good and like trade companies. But if you kind of listen and kind of dive in a little deeper, every single one of these like trade goods companies are either heavily sponsored by someone of the nobility or outright owned by someone of the nobility. How Dalius kind of gets involved here, you haven't really asked why he owes her money or what he's doing here, but most of this is kind of like your analogy of old-timey stock market. People are buying and selling and wheeling and dealing product essentially for
It's rich
the
people getting
that
richer.
own. Yes, essentially.
Got it. Do I have any idea of like what goods are like if we were to procure some random goods, what's the thing that people really want?
Yeah, so it's any kind of like trade goods, basically. It could be anything from like livestock to crops to spices to fabrics, or refined ore, anything like that. Like bulk trading of goods, gems, like that kind of like anything that you can move a lot of. That's what they're doing here.
I'm gonna like kind of quietly ask, like, don't we have a bunch of not so legal stuff that we want to sell?
You can't do the not here. Maybe
We're
we
meeting
find black
somebody
market friends.
Well, we're meeting somebody that knows Delius who does that kind of stuff. Maybe they know people that we can offload this stuff with.
We really should have brought that up with Delius if that's what you were interested in doing. We don't know this person. I say, remember friend that took us to trade in magical items? What was his name? You
We don't
liked
have
him,
magical
He's a
items,
musician. No, I know.
It is what is
I don't
it?
know, dude.
He
What's his name?
he's the bard guy. Yorlas.
Yeah, Bard.
Yes.
Well,
Listen, all I'm
he
saying-
might know where to sell some of these items. You know, we need to find black market. This is sort of how you say, not black market, white
Right.
market.
All I'm saying is
Everything is brown.
she's in
Brown
business
market.
with Delius. Delius is not above the board exactly, so
But he's not above the board.
hey, we don't have to do that. I was just
I'm just saying
making
we
a
don't know.
suggestion.
We don't know.
Okay,
Maybe we could hint at it very sly like.
that's all I was saying.
Okay.
I was gonna say, hey, we got a bunch of stuff, and this is what it is. Where can we put it?
That is
okay.
most efficient way.
Is this good point?
And just to be clear on this too, you with your super high investigation roll, you haven't heard any outright trading of that sort of stuff. And Valken being from the Vantis, a lot of this stuff is highly illegal. So
Right. I think it was smuggling stuff. I thought that would involve some of that. So,
perhaps.
I don't know. Maybe not. Well, anyway.
To you all, you're
Just a
more than
thought.
welcome to explore any opportunities or not. So anyway, so 20 minutes or so goes by. Oh yes, Mrs. Pilwick will see you now.
Oh,
What's his
thank
first name again? Pilwick.
Leela.
We talked to her before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she knows us.
you. Okay, we are ready.
She leads you back into her office, sort of there in the back, and she's leads you to the door and then sort of walks way back to the reception. And you're not greeted. Miss Bilwick is just writing on some papers, and just sort of signing things, stamping things, and just kind of buried in paperwork.
I'll just walk up and drop the sack of gold, and Delius has delivered his final payment.
Interesting. Close the door, please.
Oh, Falcon, can you
close it?
Okay, thank you, Brit.
Let's see here. Oh, I remember you all. You have been paying down Delius's debt. I think you all came in here last time. Not sure why he won't just come in here and do it himself, but you know, it's fine. So, let's see. And she counts it out. Oh, unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. While his balance was 100 gold pieces, it is interest for borrowing, so it is going to be 125 pieces. This has been so long since he's paid any down.
Well, we'll have to let Delius know that he owes interest.
Very well.
We'll
And
pay
he
it
should-
for him,
Fine.
because then he owes us a favor. And 26 gold.
Up to you.
We'll pay it.
All right, the balance now 125 gold pieces, and she counts it all out, hands it over, and signs off and stamps a page in her ledger that just looks incredibly just long. She stamps it, pulls out a piece of it, signs it, and says, "Be sure to hand this over to Mr. Vrago next time that you see him."
Oh, yes, we will hand him this paper.
It will be his copy, of course. Let him know that his debt is currently paid. Is that all that you needed? You are interrupting my lunch.
Yes, that is all.
Very well. And she just goes back to her paperwork. Just doesn't say bye, doesn't say anything, just goes back to what she was doing.
As we walk out, I was like, Brit, Delius said no, what did he say? No funny business, no extra money.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, he said not to,
Well, I wasn't.
not to take any orders or pay extra money for fees or whatever.
Oh. I didn't know that. Bryn wasn't there when you guys were talking to him.
Oh,
You should have
it's okay.
said.
You were all there.
That's. I wasn't there.
He was dressing all of us at the same time.
Oh, I didn't think I was there. Sorry. That's why I did it.
It's fine. It's okay.
I'm not worried about it. Sorry, if I'd have known I was there, I wouldn't have done it.
You cannot be there at your choice.
I'm gonna say I was not there. I thought I was helping.
You did help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you open the door. If you're leaving, it's just the roar of the crowd, and you kind of, if you're heading out, you can kind of fight your way through.
All right. Try to head over to the library.
Gotcha. And yeah, so you make your way over to the Great Library of Denier, and you find your way sort of the middle of the large sort of towers where you know Risa to be working in her section. And kind of curiously, you see an older gentleman there that you have met before, but he's actually this is Ander Wygarth, who is the father scribe of the Great Library, working the front desk currently.
His name again? Wait, Wygarth?
And Ander Wygarth.
You called him, his title was the Father Scribe?
Father scribe of the Great Library in the Church of Denier. He's sort of the older, dark-skinned gentleman who's got a clean-shaven and then with long, sort of braided gray hair pulled back. Kind of receding hairline, balding. And he just wears plain brown robes. Otherwise, you wouldn't know what his title is, except that you have met him before, or at least been
Eye
privy
color?
to who he is.
What color are his eyes, DM?
Dark brown.
Thank you.
Hello, Wygarth.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Greetings. We are here to see Risa.
Oh, friends of Risa, yes. Do you require directions?
Where is she located now?
Well, she is, of course, on the section of cosmology of the heavens and the gods.
Do we remember where that is? Bryn?
I believe
No.
it's the 3rd or 4th floor.
Oh, I don't remember. It's 3rd or 4th floor. We will find her. But I have other question for you.
Yes,
As friends of Risa, we are able to read some of the books. No?
You're free to read any of the books. They're all
Perfect.
free. They're for everyone.
Could you please direct me to books on runes, specifically Elven or Giant based?
Yes. Are you referring to sort of like ancient languages or?
Sort of like rune. Have you heard of rune magic? Runes that contain magic.
Magical information. Well, all things of magic and spells, aside from just well, your sort of academical curiosities, but the sort of meat and potatoes of how and why and those things, those are kept by the assemblage, of course, since they are the, well, entity who are in charge of sort of magic and spells and those sort of things.
So I'd have to go talk to them if I wanted to.
Yes,
Research.
yes, if you're looking for any sort of direct information, yes, if you're looking for particular maybe stories with tales of magic and heroism,
No,
or
definitely
just
not. Well, here, let me ask: is it something where they're going to let me look at that, or maybe you could give me special? Do I need like special permission?
Well, I'm sure you could just go over to the assemblage and just sort of describe your requirements, and well, you recently graduated? Are you currently in your studies currently?
Yes, I have graduated.
Oh, well, then you can just, of course, go over there and
But
show them your
the thing
credentials.
is, do they require to see credentials? This is thing they're supposed to mail. How you say diploma, and has not arrived yet.
Oh, well, I'm sure that they can work something out. You should be on their record somewhere, and it shouldn't be a problem. They're nice folk over there.
You know, maybe it is arrived and I just don't know what it looks like. I've never seen one before. Do you have an example of what the magical diplomas usually look like?
That's not really my area of expertise, unfortunately.
You don't have a book on like proper diploma writing skills?
I do apologize. That sort of thing is well held in the assemblage, as it directly involved with magic and in their schools and such. But I just go talk to them, and I'm sure that they'll be very amicable of another student of magic. So,
Thank you for your help,
you're welcome.
Father.
Yes.
Go ahead. No.
Oh, I was going to say, if you require any other information, feel free to ask me.
No.
Did you have a question, young man? Looks at you, Valken.
No, I was just gonna say thank you for your help. Have a donut.
Oh, well, I do love donuts, of course. And he just sort of takes this, like a one bite of it and sort of puts it down. And he's like, "Thank you very much. You're quite a nice young man. If only everyone was as nice as you all, the world would be a much better place."
With the donuts. Shit.
So, Risa?
Yes. 3rd or
Okay.
4th floor? Yeah.
Yeah, you can head up.
For Risa.
Later, old man.
Enjoy your perusing, of course. And you head up there, and you can find
Did you guys
Risa.
hear that? Did you hear they have information at the what was it, the assembly?
Arcanist Assemblage.
At the
Oh,
assemblage.
Risa can get the book for you.
Maybe she maybe she could get book for me.
Yes.
Or she could get me fake diploma so I could say that I'm a practiced wizard, you know what I mean?
Oh, maybe that is more of your last thing. You know, Risa not into.
Ooh. Maybe
that
we could
kind of
trade
stuff.
drugs for fake diplomas.
Mm.
Always wanted to have a diploma in something.
Oh, well, okay. Everyone has to pay their way to school somehow.
Yeah, I mean, school is stupid. You can learn everything from, the world, but people seem to care about pieces of paper with,
Well, what if you just show magic in front of them? That is graduation enough, yeah?
I could try this.
Let's ask Risa.
What if they try to quiz me, though? I don't know that I would know everything. I'm not good at tests. I'm very bad at test taking.
Okay, you can head and find Risa if that's who you're looking for pretty easily. She stays in the same section. So she's there sort of taking out some books and then making some notes. Just sort of just humming to herself.
As we walk up, I'm just gonna say, Risa,
Oh!
and I'm gonna toss her. Just gonna toss her a donut.
And she juggles it and it falls on the floor. Oh no.
5-second rule, go.
Oh, still good. And she grabs it as soon as you say that and just takes a bite. Oh, hi.
Hi, Risa.
Sorry, you startled me a bit. Hi, it's really great to see you all.
I get startled by donuts sometimes too.
I can't say that I ever have been, but it's a nice surprise for sure.
Well, Ron also got you chicken soup sandwich.
And her eyes just sort of light up. She goes, and she just grabs it from you and just smiles. And then she's holding like a donut in one hand and like a chicken soup sandwich in the other. I don't know which one to eat first. I already had some of the donut. Can you have donuts before sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
of
adults, you can do whatever you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
and she just
you
like
can
eats the
eat
donut.
chicken soup sandwiches for breakfast, and you can have honey cakes for dinner.
Well,
No one to tell you no.
right. Hi. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you all have had, a good time with, your adventures and things.
No, we have not had a good time. It's actually been pretty
Oh.
awful, but it's good to
I'm
see you.
sorry.
It's okay. We are still
It's
alive.
not your fault.
Still alive.
That's good. Glad
Yeah,
you're all
Vin
alive.
is still alive too, but she's off getting, she said something about lock picking and
Oh,
something. She's gone. You'll see her later.
all right. Well, what can I do for you all?
Oh.
You just here to talk? I can take a break or
Oh, yeah, if you can take breaks,
Ah,
sure.
we'll catch up on things.
Yeah. And she just sort of just goes, toward the edge of the hall and just sits on a bench there and just starts munching on her donut.
well, we have so many things to tell you. First thing, you might receive a letter on our behalf with some gold.
Oh,
We don't know how much, just don't be surprised if that shows up one day. We didn't have anywhere to send it, and we knew we'd be here next, so we said send here.
but you didn't have anywhere to send it. Where do you usually get mail?
Well, we usually send it to the guild, but for some reason Vin didn't want to send it there. I don't really understand.
Oh, do you not trust them?
Oh, no, we trust. But
Oh, we trust them.
lot of,
We just
lot
knew
of
we'd be
things
here
changed.
next. So,
Oh.
Yes.
So, okay. Oh, that makes sense because you're going to be here and then you didn't want to send it there and then not get it, but you're going to be here. And then if you're here for a while, then it might get here and then you can get, okay, that makes sense.
yeah, we are here for a while. We are hoping to have, how you say, downtime. Yes. We've
Oh,
been through a lot. We need to rest, right,
yeah.
Falcon?
Good rest.
sure. Well, is there anything that I can help you with or
Yes.
Um,
I need
oh.
a diploma.
yes. This is important for Bryn.
what do you mean a diploma?
I need to access books that they have at the Arcanist Assemblage,
All right.
and I don't know if they will let me look at them. Will they let you? Oh, will they let you look at them? Could you check out some books for me? I promise to treat them very nicely.
No. You see, you can't. They keep the books there for
Oh,
the Arcanists, and you can't take them.
Oh.
I'm not really sure how all that works because I've never been there. But I guess it depends on sort of what level you are of Arcanist. then
Do you
maybe they might
know
let you
what
take
the
them.
diploma looks like, or how to get a very nice one?
What's a diploma?
Like top credentials, that was word he used, right?
Oh, why do you need those?
I would like to learn more about the rune magic. I've started studying.
Well, if you just want to enroll, I mean, I'm sure that you could talk to them.
I don't want to enroll. I mean, that's like...
Oh,
Does
I
that
don't
cost
know.
money?
Seems like
I
the
have no
easy
idea.
path.
But I don't have money for tuition.
oh, I don't really know how it works. I'm not an arcanist.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go find out.
I would be careful.
Oh?
I don't know if like trying to like find pretend credentials would be a good idea, because they're arcanists.
No, I know. I said I will try go see about signing up, I guess. But
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't
sorry.
know if it's
No,
like a
I
lot
just
of
don't want you
money.
to
I
get in
don't
trouble.
have. Oh, I understand. Oh. No. We'd never do anything illegal, would we? Valkian.
Oh, Bradwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron and Brad maybe.
She doesn't even know what you're talking about.
Are
Good.
those shady
Stay
individuals?
far away from.
Yes. If you hear
Brad.
someone named Brad and Braun, you just go other direction.
Is this job for Ron and Brad?
No. No,
Oh.
it is not.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm really happy you guys came to visit me. I'm just here most of the time.
How are things with you? Any what do you say? Advancement with Yorlas?
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
we're still
Oh.
like, you know.
I mean, have you seen him since last time we talked to you?
Well, of course, yeah,
Did you go on like a date?
yeah.
Wait, you did?
Really? What happened?
Tell us all about it.
Well, I got there about 30 minutes early, and then
It makes sense.
he was about 20 minutes late.
That also makes sense.
And then he got there and I got really nervous. And then I started crying, and then I ran out. But then he ran out, and then he made it okay. So it was good.
Have you seen him since that date?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow! Congratulations.
I didn't cry last time.
How many dates have you been on?
3.
Oh, third date. That's how they say. Never mind. You probably don't. Never mind.
And sometimes we just like go for a walk too. Those aren't really kind of dates though, right? Because you there's no. You have to have like food for it to be a date, right?
or,
I don't
or
know.
dessert. Or,
Where I come
I
from,
don't know.
you go out and you like
don't know.
kill moose together, and that counts as date. So
Oh, that sounds
next day you get
terrifying.
married.
I've read that moose are actually extremely dangerous creatures, and you really shouldn't try to hunt them.
Oh, it's true. They will murder you. It is a horrible way to die.
Oh, well, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay. What about? Did you do any more research on the Baron?
Well, yeah, I
Have you-
gave you the information that
No, I know, but I just
can-
meant, did you find any more?
Oh, not really. I had some information, for Ron, but I think that you already know the information, so that's...
Oh, the heralds. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ron
Ooh.
met with the heralds.
Wait, how did you meet them?
Oh, in Ron's dream. They talked to Ron in Ron's dream.
Oh, well, that's odd.
Oh, no.
Was it nice?
Black guard not the nice, but other guard is good. But Ron has more work to do.
Oh, that's kind of weird, I guess. Wait,
No. Aren't you the one with a certain friend that you talked to as well?
right? But he just can talk to me. He's not like in my dreams or anything. So that's different, right?
I don't.
No, it's weird.
I mean,
still.
Virius is real.
It's kind of weird. Like, no offense, but
But
Valken
he's
is right.
real.
Oh yeah.
Not to us.
It's the same thing. Ron speaks to otherworldly beings in dreams. You speak to otherworldly being all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the same thing going on. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Valken talks to people too. It's not like we didn't mean it's weird as
Oh.
in like you should
I don't
feel
talk-
embarrassed.
I-
So.
Yeah, you do. You talk to your sword.
It's a sword.
So he talks to a person, not people. Sorry,
Oh.
sword person.
So
A
does,
thing.
does the sword talk back to you?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It likes it when I fight
When you
people. When I fight people.
Oh.
Like when we fight people, he gets excited.
excited.
Yeah, he go more. That's what he always says. Finish it. Finish him. Like,
You didn't tell us that, Valken.
Wow.
That's,
Looks really like just like
we're all staring at Valken right now, like,
This is not
you
nice
know,
sword.
oh, I don't like it very much.
you should
I don't
get that
hear any
sword looked
voices.
at.
it's very
just probably
convincing.
cursed,
He's
but-
very good at motivating.
Well,
I say he, but I don't know.
do you talk to objects or people in your dreams, Bryn?
Nope, I do not talk to anybody imaginary or mystical or spiritual. I just sort of do my own thing.
Talks to runes now.
I don't talk to them. I carve or write to them, and they have magical properties because I have studied them. It is pure knowledge,
Right.
facts, science.
Yes.
Oh, when is your next date with Yolas?
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow evening.
Oh. It is very exciting.
Does Yolas ask you of things?
What do you mean?
Like, can you get this book for me, or this information, or...
What are you implying, Ron?
Well, I mean, anyone can get any books here because it's for free. It's for everyone. So he doesn't have to ask me to get things for him. He doesn't read a whole lot. I mean, most of what he reads is musical, like theory type stuff is what I usually get him. Those kind of things.
Or just because
That's really cute.
your tailor friend asked you for old books,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he steal fashion idea to make his own fashion idea,
It's
maybe...
not stealing, Ron. It is inspired by previous art.
One just wants to make sure, Yolas is doing right by Risa.
Oh, he wants to make sure he
Oh.
is treating you right,
That,
Risa.
that he
Yes.
not use you for personal gain.
Oh,
Ron
well,
is sort
I
of
mean,
like dad of group, you know what that means? He wants to know
Oh.
if,
he's really nice. So,
what do you guys talk about?
I don't know, just stuff, I guess. Just things.
That's good enough for us, huh? Right?
Yeah, Risa, if you have any girlfriends, we could hook up Valken with some of them. Maybe you go on double date.
Oh, well, I don't.
No? Okay, just checking.
There's not really anyone, my age that works here.
Are you the youngest one who works here?
Yeah.
Oh, you should be very proud of self,
I am. Thank you.
right? Good for you.
But yeah, we will be here for, a while, but if you want to, catch dinner or anything, just send me a message with Stoned.
We
Oh, sure,
staying
yeah.
at the same place as last time? Where was it that we stayed? Forgot where we stayed.
The Grey Jug Inn, where you just had lunch.
Reach again.
You can. You want to, if you can, want to set up rooms there. They are. Let me look here at the prices. I believe Grey Jug Inn is a gold a night. Let me see.
That's a lot, right? No, let's find somewhere cheaper.
I think that was for everyone. No,
Oh.
it's no, it's peach. It is essentially a modest lifestyle.
We just need one room. We all fit in one room.
Yeah. Or 2 rooms, maybe girls and boys,
Okay.
little space to
Okay.
spread out. Yeah,
2
be
rooms.
comfortable.
All right. Well, yeah. Really happy you guys are okay. It seems that you've gone through a lot, so
Oh, yeah. Valken
Yeah.
jumped on another monster and murdered it.
oh, that's nice.
I lost all my powers. Got new powers.
Oh,
Ron
We found a
almost
hidden
died.
elven city. Oh, Ron almost died.
Yeah.
Ron's family has been avenged, finally.
Oh yeah, Beast is dead.
Yeah.
So
how do you live this life? Don't you hate it?
I mean, it just sort of happens. We don't really.
it, you know, every day is a new experience. Nothing ever gets old.
That's nice.
It's a life of adventure.
Well, just, I'll be here if you guys just want to, grab some food or anything, and just come by anytime you'd like. I'd be happy to see you.
Okay, bye, Risa.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye, Risa.
So you can visit anytime. I don't think that you had any outstanding things with her, just besides checking in. So, more than welcome to ask her of anything if you'd like. So
I mean, did she seem okay? I wanted to make sure she was okay because we know that the Baron knows. People know of her, right? So, but she seems fine. Do I need to roll an insight or anything?
nothing seems off with her. She's just at work and was happy to see you, and you gave her donuts and a chicken soup sandwich, so she's feeling great at this point. But yeah, you didn't really have any other information or research from her, so she's just doing some work and happy to see your friends.
So, what do we want to do now? Valken, you got plans for vacation time?
Yeah. Yes.
So
I got some things I want to
you
hopefully
have
find.
give several options. We can do some downtime here.
Yeah.
I think Bryn, kind of first order of business for you is trying to get some knowledge to get some wizard levels, right?
Yeah, I want to see if I can get into the Arcanist assemblage. I guess.
So if you'd like, we can do that first, and then we can decide what's going on with the rest of you all. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So you can head on over to the Arcanist assemblage, and you've been there before. That's where you've gotten some items identified, as well as legend lore on Valken's sword to get some more information about it from the Arcanists and wizards there. But you find your way over there, sort of like most of the places like you'd seen in Falshir. The Arcanist assemblage more has a traditional medieval sort of architecture, where most of the older buildings around here have sort of that Roman era architecture. So definitely newer building than what was the Empire era. But you make your way in, and you walk in, and you see Milben, who you are all acquainted with.
Milben? I don't remember any of this.
Yep.
The gnome guy, right?
He identified your items for you. You spoke with him at the
yeah.
party, at the ball.
Arcanist Milben? Oh, hello, Milben. Good to see you.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
I have a couple questions for you.
Right. Well, I believe to identify an item is.
Oh, no,
20
I don't
gold.
have any items for you.
Oh, all right. What can we do for you with the Arcanist assemblage?
Want to see how you're doing. Okay, give him a donut.
I am doing satisfactory currently.
That's right.
I'm gonna poke Valken to give him a donut.
Huh?
Give him a donut.
Give who?
The Milben. Remember Milben?
Yes, totally. Hey, I have.
Hello, you're the one with a really weird sword, right?
Yes. Here's a donut.
And he sort of kind of looks at you. I don't normally indulge in sort of sweets or anything like that, but since it was a gift, I feel obliged to eat it. Thank you. And he takes like a bite, and he's very like straight-laced, super serious, like even keel. And then he like out of the corner of his mouth, a small smile kind of cracks as he's eating this donut. Because like, who hates donuts? Nobody in my world anyway. Everyone loves donuts, and it's my world, and I can say it. So
enjoy.
Thanks. And I think what we will do is, before we get too far into the wizardly studies, we'll go ahead and take our first break. So, like Melvin, if you want to go find and procure a donut, I would highly suggest it. Otherwise, let's go find some snacks and stretch your
donut brought to
pecs.
you.
Donut break.
Yep. So we'll see you all here in just a bit. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.